I'm sure my readers will enjoy hearing about your search for a print of Raising Cain, Adam, I wouldn't call anything you've given me so far a scoop.
Audrey, you've caught me. I'm afraid I lured you here because I need your advice.
Well, you flatter me.
No. You underestimate yourself. You know the pulse beat of this country better than anyone. You know exactly what the people want. That's why I've asked you here today.
I've given Raising Cain space in my column twice a week since you called.
Oh, yes, you've been incredibly generous, and I am very grateful. However, I'm afraid it might all be in vain.
You're not thinking of canceling distribution of the film.
Audrey, that's amazing. You read my mind. Believe me, that's the last thing in the world I want to do, but Erica Kane seems to have left me no choice. She's refused to support the film.
Oh, I can't believe that.
It's true. I've invited her to the premiere here in New York, and she refused to come. Now, how will it look if Erica Kane boycotts her own life story? I mean, it would be fatal. Would you come?
Well, it's unlike Erica to be so self-destructive.
That's exactly what I thought. I don't think she realizes that she's only hurting herself and her public. And Raising Cain is a hell of a film, if I do say so myself. Well, it would be a crime to put it on the shelf.
You'd lose millions, and the sales of her book would plummet. What is she doing?
I have invited the right person here today. Audrey, you are that magical combination of intelligence, common sense, and a personal flair. No. You're hiding your light under a bushel, my lady. You should be syndicated in every newspaper in this country. Well, but that will have to wait for another discussion. Please, let me be selfish and pick your brains, Audrey. Mm-hmm. Should I shelve the film?
Before you do that, Adam, let me speak to Erica. What with Mike's death and taking over at Tempo, maybe she's not thinking clearly.
That's a brilliant idea, Audrey. Would you do that? She respects you so much. She'd take your advice.
Well, I'm very fond of Erica, and I would hate to see her make such a costly mistake.
Oh.
That's enough. That's
well,
really
it's
enough.
not enough, but I'll settle for that on one condition.
What?
It's a gorgeous day, and I want you to come out and play with me.
Come
I want to go on a picnic.
No, I would love to.
You. Yeah,
Daisy,
I
would
want
love to, and you know I would
want
love
my
to, but I
special
can't.
guest
No. With Nina,
not?
with Nina away, and this Japanese deal pending, I really can't afford the time. I can't.
You should get someone to help you.
Oh.
Just until Nina recovers.
Oh, that's really easier said than done. No, somebody to really be a help to me. They'd have to know this business, or they'd have to have an enormous amount of managerial experience, and anybody like that, they want a commitment from me, and I'm not giving a commitment to anybody.
What about Ross? He's a brilliant businessman, and he's Nina's half-brother.
No, Ross is busy with Chandler business. No, he'd never do that. Besides, I really don't want to give the impression that Nina needs to be replaced. Even to myself, I don't know.
Darling, even if Nina were to be completely recovered tomorrow, she couldn't go back to work, not for months. But she isn't going to be recovered tomorrow. She doesn't even recognize us.
Yes, Mom. Well, keep trying, will you? Thanks. Now, darling, listen. I have located a very good man, a specialist in Vienna, and he's doing some research on chemical treatment for exactly the illness that Nina has. Martha's tracking him down right now.
Do you think you could get him to come here?
If he's as good as they say he is, I'll drag him here myself. So you see, darling, I really can't leave the office until that call comes through. Now, why don't you run along? I mean, if you don't have anything better to do, why don't you buy me a present?
I'm not going to buy you a present, no. But I will go to Cliff's. Oh. I know he'll want to know about that.
No. Perhaps it'd be better not to say anything to Cliff until we're sure that the doctor's willing to help us.
I can't say anything to him?
Just give him my regards.
I will. You know, you may actually grow up to be his friend.
Go on.
I love you. I think you're wonderful for doing that. Phil, he came to me with tears in his eyes. He was begging me to forgive him for having thrown his weight around.
Sweetheart, you're not listening to me. Adam wants to release this film. He has a press agent on the telephone to me every single day trying to promote it. You're the one threatening its release.
Did he send you here?
Speaking to you was my idea.
Because no matter how many people he cons into talking to me, I am not.
There's no need to be insulting.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, of course. Of course he didn't con you. It was very sweet of you to come
Well,
over.
I'm not trying to be sweet, Eric. I'm trying to knock some sense into you. You boycott this film, and not only will it fail, but it will pull down the sales of your book, Mike's book. It will affect the sales of Tempo, and it will do serious damage to your reputation as a businesswoman. You won't be able to get the backing for a lemonade stand if people find out you just pull out on a whim.
On a whim? This is not a whim.
Well, then what is it?
Oh,
What on earth is so important that you would risk doing such damage to yourself?
I am trying to save from damaging myself. Jared, this former friend of mine, thinks that Adam is up to something, thinks it would be safer if I have nothing more to do with Adam.
Well, then don't sit with him.
Oh, come on, Audrey, it's really not that easy.
I give up, Olga. You talk to her.
I have tried, darling, I have tried.
I don't understand. What are you afraid of? You've seen the film. You know it's a smash. Take a bodyguard if you're nervous, dear.
You see, darling, the publicity you could get from this is mind-boggling. I mean, really, you could devote a whole issue of Tempo magazine to the making of this film and its effect on the industry.
And think of the subsidiary markets. The Erica Kane poster, the Erica Kane doll, Erica t-shirts.
Oh, no, t-shirts. No, they're tacky. Oh, now, come on, you two. Stop it. I didn't say that I was going.
But you will think about it?
Darling, just mull it over. Just mull it over.
I got through to Dr. Wald.
The doctor in Vienna.
Yes. I talked to his nurse, but she assured me that he'd be more than willing to talk to us about Nina's case. The problem is, he can't leave Austria right now.
But can she travel there?
If I'm successful, she won't have to. I'm leaving for Vienna tomorrow.
Oh.
Darling, I wish you could come with me. As they say, with your beauty and my money, we could work miracles. At least we could get a stubborn old man to get on an airplane.
You're right. You're always right. Oh, I'd love to go. I just think one of us should stay here in case Nina remembered something.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Glad you're my wife, you know that.
You are blessed, yes.
Yes. Mr. Coleman, Andrew, you'd asked me to call.
One moment, please.
It's Tokyo, darling. And they've been trying to get this call through all day. It's going to be quite a while, so why don't you go on home and I'll just call you later.
Oh, I can take a hint. I hope you make $1 million.
I don't want an ersatz Grandma Moses, and I don't want a recycled Cezanne. I want the real thing. I want a new vision. I want original work.
Erica, this is a magazine, not the National Gallery.
Oh, well, no wonder you're not getting anywhere. You don't respect what you do.
Of course I respect what I do.
Well, then get out there and do it. And don't come back here until you find someone wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
How dare you? Olive? Olive?
Please, it's not her fault. We pushed right past her.
Well, then you can just push your way back out again because I am not talking to you.
Will you at least listen to Larry? Just for a moment. Larry was with me in South Africa.
And a lot of other places.
You a mercenary too?
Yes, I am.
Get out. Both of you.
Have I meant so little to you that you won't even do my friend the courtesy of listening to him?
All right, 5 minutes. The clock is ticking.
Jeremy and I fought together in over a dozen conflicts. These were military actions, Erica. We were hired by governments and fought against soldiers representing other governments. At no time were civilians involved.
Do I look stupid?
No, that's why I know if you listen to me, you'll understand. Now, Jeremy Hunter is one of the most honorable and loyal men I've ever known. There's nobody I'd rather have on my side. I'm sorry he's chosen to change his profession, but I gotta respect that decision.
No matter how you try to glorify it, the fact is that you are hired killers.
You're wrong, Erica. But if that's what you want to think, fine. But at least acknowledge the fact that Jeremy's left this life. I've been trying to get him to go with me to South America for 2 months. He won't budge.
Erica, I'm a painter. You, of all people, should know that. Won't you trust me?
The world does not change the fact. At the end of your workday, bodies lay mangled on the ground. That is wrong. That is evil. And I will not have it in my life.
Sorry, old pal. I gave it my best shot.
And I thank you.
Could be on a plane heading south this afternoon.
No, my place is here.
Goodbye, my friend. If we do meet again, we will smile indeed.
If not, for sure, this parting is well made. Bye, Larry.
What was all that about?
We may never see each other again.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Erica, I understand your fear. It's natural, like a child being afraid of the dark. Anything unknown is frightening. But please try to remember the things that you do know about me. My paintings, how I helped you with that.
Unknown? Is that what you think? You think I don't know? You think I don't understand the kind of life you led and its consequences? I held Mike in my arms while he bled to death because of a man like you. A hired killer, a professional. A man like you had done his job. Oh, I'm sure it was all very routine to him. And he was loyal, and he was honorable, and he was a professional. And he kept his commitments. And the man I loved, an innocent man, full of talent and wisdom and joy, was destroyed for a paycheck. Don't ever try to minimize what you did. I know the horror of what you did firsthand. I hate you. Adam, I've changed my mind. I will attend my premiere.
Erica, I'm very pleased.